Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's guest is an automotive engineer at General Dynamics European Land Systems and has a degree in aerospace engineering. So his name is Alberto, and without further ado, let me introduce you to him, and I ask him to give us more information about himself. Please.
Hello guys, my name is Alberto, and as Karisma said, I'm an aerospace engineer. I study in the USA, in Daytona Beach. Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University is the name of the university I got my degree from. Originally from Spain, and I was always fascinated by engineering and aircraft. But that's life changes a lot, and I think I realized that there's more potential for a future, for more ambition in the future career goals in economics and finance in general. So that's why I switched. Many engineers do it also. So if you are also an engineer or not, and you're on the fence of doing it, I encourage you to do so.
Okay.
I think it's been a good choice.
So you chose an MIM at ESCP. So any particular reason for ESCP? I think I know the answer, but...
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I looked at the rankings for the MIM programs in worldwide, and Forbes, Financial Times and Forbes have very good rankings for ESCP. It's not the absolute best, but it's a very good school. And also, the main reason I chose ESCP over the two Parisian schools, HEC and ESSEC, is because ESCP has, I don't know if you know it, but 6 campuses throughout Europe. So it's if you're not from France or you want to study around Europe, they have campuses in Madrid, Berlin, Paris, London, Turin, and Warsaw. So they give you the opportunity to study 1 year in each of those campuses. So that's the main reason I chose ESCP.
Okay. So as someone who has studied aerospace engineering, what is your expectation out of ESCP, the MIM program at ESCP?
So I've always found that I was lacking during my degree common knowledge that I think everyone should know about finance, economics, business in general, business studies. In many engineering programs, the majority of them don't prepare you at all for that kind of world. And if you're looking for a job in that sector, like for example, consulting or financial analyst or some kind of that area, it's pretty challenging because you're missing on a lot of information that's not that hard to learn, but you need to learn it. And that's what I'm expecting from the MIM. That basically, for them to teach me the basic notions I need to secure a job in one of those areas, and also to use their career services, their connections. It's not the same. An engineering school is going to have connections for engineering companies, and they are more closed. It's true that as an engineer you have a lot of chances because it's a very technical degree. I mean, it gives you a way of thinking that it's very valuable among employers. But I think if you want to take it seriously and get a career in that sector, finance or consulting, for example, I mean, is pretty helpful.
Okay, so so the next question is related to the application process itself. What was the most difficult part of the entire process for you? Like it could be anywhere from GMAT to the essays to the letters to the interviews.
Yes, I would say probably the interview. The official interview with the university was, I was very nervous and it was challenging, I think. I did several interviews. I think LBS was more challenging, but ESCP was not easy, not at all. It was also very challenging, and but they're not there to bite you, if you understand me. They're there to make sure that you have your things as clear as possible and your plans as clear as possible. So my advice is, listen to very closely and have your ideas very secure. Whatever they are, just be firm and have a clear path. That's what they're looking for. And also, I did the SHL to enter into ESCP, which is like an equivalent to the GMAT, and I advise you to take it seriously. It's not an easy exam, and I also found it very challenging, very technical, mathematical.
All right. Since you mentioned Hubert, so let's talk about MBA Center. How did you find Hubert and MBA Center? How was the collaboration? Were they very helpful to you?
Yes, I actually found it through, because I enrolled in a GMAT class in Madrid before the COVID, before everything. I think I was in February,
Okay.
and I started applying in April. So Kevin, Dr. Kevin, well, I don't know if he's a doctor, but yeah, Kevin, he has classes in GMAT Club, I think it is in Madrid, the most famous, I think, of Madrid. And he has a collaboration with Hubert, and that's how I got connected, because I think yeah, Kevin invited me to a seminar on the 10th of March, I believe, with IE. IE was definitely there, and a few more universities. I think maybe IAC, ESE in Spain. Just like an open door event. It was gonna be in person, but due to COVID, it was online.
I think it was online.
Yeah, it was online. Yeah, it was going to. I mean, I think he told me it was going to be in person, but due to the COVID, it couldn't be.
Yes.
So yes, basically through there, I met Hubert in the seminar. He called me because to ask me if I was interested in applying, and I said yes. And you know, he mentioned he was a coach, and I said okay. I researched into the topic, and I asked friends of mine, hey, do you know about this? Because I was a total stranger, let's say, to coaches, and so I asked friends of mine that were in masters in finance and that had global masters, and they told me, yeah, I definitely use coaches. So I said yes. Let's see if that's right, and I think it was the correct choice.
Okay. Thank you so much. Actually, final question for you. Any advice you would give to future engineers who want to get into an MIM program?
I think yes. I would say to if you thought about it and you think it's what you need, then go ahead with it. Like, don't have second thoughts. I think it's worth it. I think it's the correct choice. If you're certain you don't want to develop your career in engineering, which is my case, for example, because maybe you find that there's not enough ceiling for you, or you just find that number crunching is not your thing for the rest of your life. It's not wrong to get a career in finance, economics, or consulting. So I would say pull the trigger, but also to take it seriously. You know, maybe you've heard that before, that compared to engineering, you know, these fields are, let's say, easier to understand. But I would say get confident. It's not that easy. Once you get there, they expect a lot of you. To be honest, I've only been in the MIM for a month and a half or so, but up to now, I haven't found the workload that much different from my degree in engineering. So just a word of advice, but for sure, pull the trigger, and I think you won't regret it.
All right. Thank you, Alberto. Thank you so much for your time, and hopefully we'll see you for the webinar.
For sure, yes. Thank you for your time as well.
Thank you.